switch it up, do a little bit something different. A friend of mine gave me this, and I felt like, fuck it, I should play it on stream a little bit. So we'll see how it goes, you know what I'm saying?
The richest man in Babylon had a system which led him to the goal he desired. In this book, he tells his system, gives it to us to follow without cost or obligation. His system is recommended to every person desiring to arrive at that same goal, financial plenty. In Old Babylon, there once lived a certain very rich man named Arkad. Far and wide, he was famed for his great wealth. Also was he famed for his liberality. He was generous in his charities. He was generous with his family. He was liberal in his own expenses. But nevertheless, each year his wealth increased more rapidly than he spent it. And there were certain friends of younger days who came to him and said, "You, Arkad, are more fortunate than we. You have become the richest man in all Babylon while we struggle for existence. You can wear the finest garments and you can enjoy the rarest foods, while we must be content if we can clothe our families in raiment that is presentable and feed them as best we can. Yet once we were equal. We studied under the same master. We played in the same games. And in neither the studies nor the games did you outshine us. And in the years since, you have been no more an honorable citizen than we. Nor have you worked harder or more faithfully, insofar as we can judge. Why then should a fickle fate single you out to enjoy all the good things of life and ignore us who are equally deserving?" Thereupon Arkad remonstrated with them, saying, "If you have not acquired more than a bare existence in the years since we were youths, it is because you either have failed to learn the laws that govern the building of wealth, or else you do not observe them. Fickle fate is a vicious goddess who brings no permanent good to anyone. On the contrary, she brings ruin to almost every man upon whom she showers unearned gold. She makes wanton spenders who soon dissipate all they receive and are left beset by overwhelming appetites and desires they have not the ability to gratify. Yet others whom she favors become misers and hoard their wealth, fearing to spend what they have, knowing they do not possess the ability to replace it. They further are beset by fear of robbers and doom themselves to lives of emptiness and secret misery. Others there probably are who can take unearned gold and add to it and continue to be happy and contented citizens. But so few are they, I know of them but by hearsay. Think of the men who have inherited sudden wealth and see if these things are not so." His friends admitted that of the men they knew who had inherited wealth, these words were true, and they besought him to explain to them how he had become possessed of so much property. So he continued, "In my youth, I looked about me and saw all the good things there were to bring happiness and contentment, and I realized that wealth increased the potency of all these. Wealth is a power. With wealth, many things are possible. One may ornament the home with the richest of furnishings. One may sail the distant seas. One may feast on the delicacies of far lands. One may buy the ornaments of the gold worker and the stone polisher. One may even build mighty temples for the gods. One may do all these things and many others in which there is delight for the senses and gratification for the soul. And when I realized all this, I declared to myself that I would claim my share of the good things of life. I would not be one of those who stand afar off, enviously watching others enjoy. I would not be content to clothe myself in the cheapest raiment that looked respectable. I would not be satisfied with the lot of a poor man. On the contrary, I would make myself a guest at this banquet of good things. Being, as you know, the son of a humble merchant, one of a large family with no hope of an inheritance, and not being endowed, as you have so frankly said, with superior powers or wisdom, I decided that if I was to achieve what I desired, time and study would be required. As for time, all men
I
have
told
it
you, I'm
in
serious.
abundance.
I like this
You,
stuff.
each of you, have let slip by sufficient to have made yourselves wealthy. Yet you admit you have nothing to show except your good families of which you can be justly proud. As for study, Did not our wise teacher teach us that learning was of two kinds? The one kind being the things we learned and knew, and the other being the training that taught us how to find out what we did not know. Therefore did I decide to find out how one might accumulate wealth, and when I had found out, to make this my task and do it well. For is it not wise that we should enjoy while we dwell in the brightness of the sunshine? For sorrows enough shall descend upon us when we depart for the darkness of the world of spirit. I found employment as a scribe in the Hall of Records, and long hours each day I labored upon the clay tablets. Week after week and month after month, I labored, yet for my earnings I had naught to show. Food and clothing and penance to the gods and other things of which I could remember not what absorbed all my earnings. But my determination did not leave me. And one day, Algamish, the moneylender, came to the house of the city master and ordered a copy of the 9th law. And he said to me, I must have this in 2 days, and if the task is done by that time, 2 coppers will I give to thee. So I labored hard, but the law was long, and when Algamish returned, the task was unfinished. He was angry, and had I been his slave, he would have beaten me. But knowing the city master would not permit him to injure me, I was unafraid, so I said to him, Algamish, you are a very rich man. Tell me how I may also become rich, and all night I will carve upon the clay, and when the sun rises, it shall be completed. He smiled at me and replied, you are a forward knave, but we will call it a bargain. All that night I carved, though my back pained and the smell of the wick made my head ache until my eyes could hardly see. But when he returned at sunup, the tablets were complete. Now, I said, tell me what you promised. You have fulfilled your part of our bargain, my son, he said to me kindly, and I am ready to fulfill mine. I will tell you these things you wish to know because I am becoming an old man, and an old tongue loves to wag.
Right.
And when youth comes to age for advice, he receives the vision of years. But too often does youth think that age knows only the wisdom of days that are gone, and therefore profits not. But remember this, the sun that shines today is the sun that shone when thy father was born, and will still be shining when thy last grandchild shall pass into the darkness. The thoughts of youth, he continued, are bright things that shine forth like the meteors that oft make brilliant the sky. But the wisdom of age is like the fixed stars that shine so unchanged that the sailor may depend upon them to steer his course. Mark you well my words. For if you do not, you will fail to grasp the truth that I will tell you, and you will think that your night's work has been in vain. Then he looked at me shrewdly from...
He's doing a great job at reading this. But yeah, they was dropping all type of parables and analogies and, astrology, type of talk. But yeah, it's good. Definitely. I'm not even halfway through it.
From under his shaggy brows and said in a low, forceful tone, I found the road to wealth when I decided that a part of all I earned was mine to keep, and so will you. Then he continued to look at me with a glance that I could feel pierce me, but said no more. Is that all? I asked. That was sufficient to change the heart of a sheep herder into the heart of a moneylender, he replied. But all I earn is mine to keep, is it not? I demanded. Far from it, he replied. Do you not pay the garment maker? Do you not pay the sandal maker? Do you not pay for the things you eat? Can you live in Babylon without spending? What have you to show for your earnings of the past month? What for the past year? Fool, you pay to everyone but yourself. Dullard, you labor for others. As well be a slave and work for what your master gives you to eat and wear. If you did keep for yourself 1/10 of all you earn, how much would you have in 10 years? My knowledge of the numbers did not forsake me, and I answered, as much as I earn in 1 year. You speak but half the truth, he retorted. Every gold piece you save is a slave to work for you. Every copper it earns is its child that also can earn for you. If you would become wealthy, then what you save must earn, and its children must earn. And its children's children must earn, that all may help to give to you the abundance you crave. You think I cheat you for your long night's work?
Make
he
your money
continued.
work for
But
you.
I am paying you 1,000 times over if you have the intelligence to grasp the truth I offer you. A part of all you earn is
All types
yours
of
to
analogies
keep.
and shit.
It should be not less than a tenth, no matter how little you earn. It can be as much more as you can afford. Pay yourself first. Do not buy from the clothes maker and the sandal maker more than you can pay out of the rest and still have enough for food and charity and penance to the gods. Wealth, like a tree, grows from a tiny seed. The first copper you save is the seed from which your tree of wealth shall grow. The sooner you plant that seed, the sooner shall the tree grow. And the more faithfully you nourish and water that tree with consistent savings, the sooner may you bask in contentment beneath its shade. So saying, he took his tablets and went away. I thought much about what he had said to me, and it seemed reasonable, so I decided that I would try it. Each time I was
yeah, I can do
paid,
that.
I took one from each 10 pieces of copper and hid it away. And strange as it may seem, I was no shorter of funds than before. I noticed little difference as I managed to get along without it, but often I was tempted
Out of
as
sight,
my
out of
hoard
mind.
began to grow to spend it for some of the good things the merchants displayed, brought by camels and ships from the land of the Phoenicians, but I wisely refrained. A 12th month after Algamish had gone, he again returned and said to me, "Son, have you paid to yourself not less than 1/10 of all you have earned for the past year?" I answered proudly, "Yes, master, I have." "That is good," he answered, beaming upon me. "And what have you done with it?" "I have given it to Aesmir, the brickmaker, who told me he was traveling over the 7 seas, and in Tyre he would buy for me the rare jewels of the
He be
Phoenicians.
going-
When he returns,
going
we shall
far
sell
away.
these at high prices and divide the earnings."
You be going to 7 seas and shit. In Vegas, it's like a little local bar, but you know, I know what they talking about.
"Every fool must learn," he growled. "But why trust the knowledge of a brickmaker about jewels? Would you go to the bread maker to inquire about the stars? No. By my tunic, you would go to the astrologer if you had power to think. Your savings are gone, youth. You have jerked your wealth tree up by the roots. But plant another. Try again. And next time, if you would have advice about jewels, go to the jewel merchant. If you would know the
Right.
truth about sheep, go to the herdsman. Advice is one thing that is freely given away, but watch that you take only what is worth having. He who takes advice about his savings from one who is inexperienced in such matters shall pay with his savings for proving the falsity of their opinions." Saying this, he went away. And it was as he said. For the Phoenicians are scoundrels and sold to Aesmir worthless bits of glass that looked like gems. But as Algamish had bid me, I again saved each 10th copper, for I now had formed the habit, and it was no longer difficult. A 12-month later, Algamish came to the room of the scribes and addressed me. "What progress have you made since last I saw you?" "I have paid myself faithfully," I replied, "and my savings I have entrusted to Agur, the shield maker, to buy bronze, and each 4th month he does pay me the rental." "That is good. And what do you do with the rental?" "I do have a great feast with honey and fine wine and spiced cake. Also, I have bought me a scarlet tunic, and someday I shall buy me a young
I'm
ass
still
upon
buying
which to
shit.
ride." To which Algamish laughed. "You do eat the children of your savings. Then how do you expect them to work for you?
Exactly.
And how can they have children that will also work for you? First, get thee an army of golden slaves, and then many a rich banquet may you enjoy without regret." So saying, he again went away. Nor did I again see him for 2 years, when he once more returned, and his face was full of deep lines, and his eyes drooped, for he was becoming a very old man. And he said to me, "Arcad, hast thou yet achieved the wealth thou dreamed of?" And I answered, "Not yet all that I desire, but some I have, and it earns more, and its earnings earn more." "And do you still take the advice of brickmakers?" "About brickmaking, they give good advice," I retorted. "Arcad," he continued, "you have learned your lessons well. You first learned to live upon less than you could earn. Next, you learned to seek advice from those who were competent through their own experiences to give it. And lastly, you have learned to make gold work for you. You have taught yourself how to acquire money, how to keep it, and how to use it. Therefore, you are competent for a responsible position. I am becoming an old man. My sons think only of spending and give no thought to earning. My interests are great, and I fear too much for me to look after. If you will go to Nippur and look after my lands there, I shall make you my partner, and you shall share in my estate.
Uh-oh.
So I went to Nippur and took charge of his holdings, which were large. And because I was full of ambition and because I had mastered the 3 laws of successfully handling wealth, I was enabled to increase greatly the value of his properties. So I prospered much, and when the spirit of Algamish departed for the sphere of darkness, I did share in his estate as he had arranged under the law. So spake Arkad, and when he had finished his tale, one of his friends said, "You were indeed fortunate that Algamish made of you an heir. Fortunate only in that I had the desire to prosper before I first met him. For 4 years did I not prove my definiteness of purpose by keeping 1/10 of all earned? Would you call a fisherman lucky who for years so studied the habits of the fish that with each changing wind he could cast his nets about them? Opportunity is a haughty goddess who wastes no time with those who are unprepared. You had strong willpower to keep on after you lost your first year's savings. You are unusual in that way," spoke up another.
Shot.
"Willpower," retorted Arkad. "What nonsense. Do you think willpower gives a man the strength to lift a burden the camel cannot carry, or to draw a load the oxen cannot budge?
Right.
Willpower
It's like
is
hope.
but the unflinching purpose to carry a task you set for yourself to fulfillment. If I set for myself a task, be it ever so trifling, I shall see it through. How else shall I have confidence in myself to do important things? Should I say to myself, for 100 days as I walk across the bridge into the city, I will pick from the road a pebble and cast it into the stream, I would do it. If on the 7th day I passed by without remembering, I would not say to myself, tomorrow I will cast 2 pebbles, which will do as well. Instead, I would retrace my steps and cast the pebble. Nor on the 20th day would I say to myself, Arkad, this is useless. What does it avail you to cast a pebble every day? Throw in a handful and be done with it. No, I would not say that, nor do it. When I set a task for myself, I complete it. Therefore, I am careful not to start difficult and impractical tasks because I love leisure. And then another friend spoke up and said, if what you tell is true, and it does seem as you have said reasonable, then being so simple, if all men did it, there would not be enough wealth to go around. Wealth grows wherever men exert energy, Arkad replied. If a rich man builds him a new palace, is the gold he pays out gone? No. The brickmaker has part of it, and the laborer has part of it, and the artist has part of it, and everyone who labors upon the house has part of it. Yet when the palace is completed, is it not worth all it cost? And is the ground upon which it stands not worth more because it is there? And is the ground that adjoins it not worth more because it is there? Wealth grows in magic ways. No man can prophesy the limit of it. Have not the Phoenicians built great cities on barren coasts with the wealth that comes from their ships of commerce on the seas? What then do you advise us to do, that we also may become rich? Asked still another of his friends. The years have passed, and we are no longer young men, and we have nothing put by. I advise that you take the wisdom of Algamish and say to yourselves, a part of all I earn is mine to keep. Say it in the morning when you first arise. Say it at noon. Say it at night. Say it each hour of every day. Say it to yourself until the words stand out like letters of fire across the sky. Impress yourself with the idea. Fill yourself with the thought.
That's what I was
Then take whatever portion seems wise. Let it be not less than 1/10 and lay it by. Arrange your other expenditures to do this if necessary, but lay by that portion first. Soon you will realize what a rich feeling it is to have something upon which you alone have claim. As it grows, it will stimulate you. A new joy of life will thrill you. Greater efforts will come to you to earn more. For of your increased earnings, will not the same percentage be also yours to keep? Then learn to make your treasure work for you. Make it your slave. Make its children and its children's children work for you. Ensure an income for thy future. Look thou at the aged, and forget not that in the days to come, thou also will be numbered among them. Therefore, invest thy treasure with greatest caution that it be not lost. Usurious rates of return are deceitful sirens that sing but to lure the unwary upon the rocks of loss and remorse.
Yeah.
Provide also that thy family may not
Ready.
want should the gods call thee to their realms. For such protection, it is always possible to make provision with small payments at regular intervals. Therefore, the provident man delays not in expectation of a large sum becoming available for such a wise purpose. Counsel with wise men. Seek the advice of men whose daily work is handling money. Let them save you from such an error as I myself made in entrusting my money to the judgment of Aesmir the brickmaker. A small return and a safe one is far more desirable than risk. Enjoy life while you are here. Do not overstrain or try to save too much. If 1/10 of all you earn is as much as you can comfortably keep, be content to keep this portion. Live otherwise according to your income, and let not yourself be afraid to spend. Life is good, and life is rich with things worthwhile and things to enjoy. His friends thanked him and went away. Some were silent because they had no imagination and could not understand. Some were sarcastic because they thought that one so rich should divide with old friends not so fortunate. But some had in their eyes a new light. They realized that Algamish had come back each time to the room of the scribes because he was watching a man work his way out of darkness into light. When that man had found the light, a place awaited him. No one could fill that place until he had for himself worked out his own understanding, until he was ready for opportunity. These latter were the ones who in the following years frequently revisited Arkad, who received them gladly. He counseled with them and gave them freely of his wisdom, as men of broad experience are always glad to do. And he assisted them in so investing their savings that it would bring in a good interest with safety and would neither be lost nor entangled in investments that paid no dividends. The turning point in these men's lives came upon that day when they realized the truth that had come from Algamish to Arkad and from Arkad to them. A part of all you earn is yours to keep. The end. I hope that you've enjoyed this
Definitely. Shit was good. Like I said, I think I read that shit before and definitely knew a lot about it. But definitely refreshing and nice to hear it again.
There are high
Richest
school
man in
refs
Babylon.
better than you guys. Way better.
Oh yeah, though, man. I had to play that shit because earlier when I was listening to it, I was like, oh yeah, let me get this on stream too. Oh yeah, philosophy is a high prophecy, but when you're young, you think it's a mockery or whatever, or some bullshit. Oh, I'm calling Wu-Tang. Oh, so that does work. All right, cool. It didn't do anything, but it does work. Oh. Can I make it like that? Nope, not good enough. I gotta make a sharp shooting build. 'Cause this build it's good, but like I want to shoot and make every shot that I take. And this it. Like I don't know if this one's it though. I mean it's alright. Sheesh.
Enough of this court shit, man. I mean, let's try to run through some
Organized game. That was
Oh, hold on. Y'all gotta go to Giddy Radio because I ain't fucking with DJ Academics. He be wanting to, I know he be trying to get his money, but damn. He be on that copyright claim shit. Not copyright, but claim. Which is cool, I understand, but hey, let's talk to the real guy. Hold on, let me get Charleston White in here real quick. Shit. Charleston White, Anton Daniels, again. Back on their bullshit. Like, damn. I'm glad like that they be making videos. Cause low key, it wouldn't be nothing good to watch on YouTube. Low key. Let me. Oh, Anton Daniels, Charleston White. Hey.
Travel to Washington, D.C. when everybody go drinking. I said, nah, man, I'll be right back. Where you finna go? Man, I'm finna run to the store. And then I go pass out money to the homeless. Only a few people know that. And they write about it.
Damn.
I go to the schools to sow seeds. Because that's where most kids run for refuge. It's school hours. The molestation stop at school. They get love at school. They get discipline. They get nourishment. They get fed. And most of them dread when the school bell ring and they have to go back out into the community and they lose their protection. They lose their nurture. They stop feeling important. I'm unapologetic about who I am and what I became on the internet.
Man, that's deep, bro.
Yeah,
That is incredible.
I'm unapologetic. We were invited to Griffin, Georgia, just the other day. We had 90 high schoolers, middle schoolers that signed up for the TikTok challenge, and I got invited by Judge Dexter, who's a criminal court judge in that county.
Yeah.
It was sponsored by the Griffin District Attorney's Office.
Yep.
The Griffin Sheriff Department. This town has a extremely bad gang problem. Extremely bad gang problem. And the town didn't want me to come.
Damn.
Yeah, the black people didn't want me to come.
That's crazy.
The parents opposed me. The kids and authorities in the school and law enforcement, they welcomed me, but the black people opposed me. Black leaders was told not to even attend the event. We had all the protection in the world there, and we only had one kid.
Dang, that's crazy.
And he was 5 years old. So the kids that wanted to be there, the adults, the guardians, wouldn't let him come. Yeah, I weeped on the inside.
Damn.
Because I know the kids suffered.
That's messed up, see.
Yeah, the kids suffered. They had
That's messed up, bro.
Yeah, they had a whole national TikTok challenge that was going viral. We was getting away $1,000, $500 to third place. $250, $3 something a second. They stole that moment from them kids. It hurt me, but I wasn't robbed of anything because I still had one kid that I can touch.
Mm-hmm.
One
kid, 5 years old.
So when this video come out, most people go get to see the real Charleston. They go get to see the real Charleston White, rare, informed, no character.
But that's how most of the interviews are that we do, though.
Well, we touch on some very controversial.
Naturally, though.
Yeah, we touch on some. So a lot of the times, our topic of conversation is the focal point. So they miss me. They hear me, but they miss this man that's expressing himself on this platform, right?
Yeah.
Because they get caught up in the topics of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So they miss me, homie, as the man, which is unfortunate. Because this is a rare platform that I come on and just come be Charles. Yeah, don't never go into character, just be me.
Well, you always could just be you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying to me?
Yeah. So they missed that. But like I said, homie, only until we're gone
Well, you know what? Honestly, I don't think nobody able to do what we do.
Nah.
I don't think nobody. And listen, I think that everybody should make sure that y'all tapped in. Make sure that y'all rock out with my dog C. Make sure that you keep them bookings coming.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
The comedy stages, the comedy tour is filling up.
Oh,
man.
you know I'm
Yeah.
putting that together, right?
Yeah, I need one here. We need to rock. Boy, I'm gonna have Detroit laughing back
You
to
know
back.
I'm putting that together.
Yeah.
But keep the bookings coming. But I don't think that nobody ever gonna be able to do what we do, bro.
Nah.
I just don't, honestly.
Well, they gotta be willing to sacrifice some money.
Nah,
some time.
you know that ain't willing to sacrifice no money.
I see so many other people, man. They can take our videos and they can get monetized.
But that's the part that pissed me off.
This same video they'll take off your channel.
right.
I'm watching get commercials on other channels, man. That would get me, man.
Yeah, but I can't.
That's
I
the
can't.
nature of the
And there's so
business
many,
stuff.
man. You'll be bogged down. You got to pay somebody to copyright all them up, man.
Like I said, it's not even copywriting though, because everything, like I said, it depends. If somebody just straight rip it, but if they add to it and it's transformative and, you know, there's more to it, like an extra conversation, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, if somebody just takes the video and slaps a logo on it, yeah, that's kind of fucked up, but at least for like a full length video, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I'm on it. I
But
got.
it's part of reaction channels. I've seen people on YouTube making reaction channels for years.
Yeah.
I got my. I got
But
people that work
some of
for
the
me,
copy
so
channels be
it's gonna be
doing
different for me.
Yeah, nah, man. I got my ass cap guy, man. I give him a nice little summer month. Man,
You
even
try to get
he's
sync license
overwhelmed
or
between
Yeah.
TikTok, Facebook.
It's a lot of
Instagram.
platforms.
Golly, man.
But I'm coming for these. Don't think that I forgot.
Yeah.
Don't think that I forgot.
I spent a whole day, man. I got over 100 and something. And man, I got
That's
so
what they
many
say,
emails
copyright
of people
strikes.
pleading and saying, man, I just started my channel. And I'm saying, man, you been eating off me, man. Man, you ain't even sent me $50, man.
Man, listen. I'm blogging off. I got a whole guy that I pay. That's just a part of my team that all he do is hunt.
Yeah.
And that's whatever, because, man,
Be
he's
on the
my.
hunt.
I tell him, all you got to do
Just put it in the
is show some
description.
love.
That's it.
Say what
man.
up, and we good.
Man, I looked on the Instagram page and he using all my videos.
Damn.
And man, I would fit a trademark his infringe, personation. But when I looked on there, man, he got my page. I'm talking about his number
Damn, I was
love. You can't even read his name because it's in Arabic.
Yeah.
But man, he got all my information. Saying, man, I'm just a fan. Here go the real. I had to respect that.
But see, I don't trip off of that.
I had to respect that. And I'm watching this
It's
nigga
some
page,
people
yeah.
that I just be
It's
like, oh, they
fans.
cool, because they, you know what I'm saying? They
Yeah, I had
actually
to
show
respect
love.
that, homie. You paying dues. I call that, man, just salute.
I-
I ain't trying to stop it from eating,
No.
but at the same time, we're going to have to go about doing this the right way.
But
Because
this-
I'm going to just tell
Hey,
you,
let's work.
you can't go and play no movie.
Joe can't.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just go and play. You can't do without paying homage, bro.
Say, man, YouTube, listen, YouTube used to let me play music. But because I got a demonetized channel, they allow every mother song I play. They make us money off that stream.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
that.
So they let me play music. Man, they letting them them every rap.
Like I tell you this before, the biggest media video streaming platform in the world is also the biggest pirate of video.
Song I
Think
play,
of
they eating off me. They eating off me. So what happened, I realized I took Cat Williams. I went to Cat Williams' show when they came to Dallas that he was hosting. I put 2 different 1-minute clips on a monetized channel. They struck that mother.
Really?
2 copyright strikes.
I've seen the clips, but I didn't know that they had struck.
2 copyright strikes.
Really?
I ain't never
If
saw
you're
that
making
done.
money though.
Wow.
If you
So
got
when
money,
I get
I'll
on
tell you.
Facebook, I wouldn't give a if you put I do not own the rights to this music or
Yeah, they
not.
don't care.
If you go live playing music on Facebook, you got 30 seconds to a minute before they block that motherfucker.
Wow, I didn't know that.
They stop it and said this live stream is blocked, woo, woo, woo. So I'm saying, okay, all of this is under copyright laws. What's the difference when he taking his copywritten material off my channel?
It's no difference.
It's no difference.
But the only difference is that I ain't got to it yet, but I'm on it.
So what they made me do, and I'm finna just go and get this game for free. And you can only get this over here. You will not get this on $1 million worth of
Where
game.
else you gonna get it from?
So what I was forced to do, I had to go publish myself like the rappers do with ASCAP
Trade
and BMI
and publish a voice or whatever.
because it's a live performance.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I went and published myself. So now I get a publishing check. Cause stole my and forced me to figure out how to get paid off y'all stealing my. I just went and published my name and my voice like the rappers do.
Yep.
I just dropped that down on the
ASCAP
ground for the
and
hungry
BMI.
hounds, hoping they still around.
ASCAP and BMI is what he talking about. It's like publishing. Yeah, basic. Look it up. I think it's either or something like that, but you can do it. Especially if you like a singer or something like that, or you make really any kind of content, but you can also trademark and. But you know, like I said, it depends on if you straight mirror channels. They don't fuck with mirror channels. They're supposed to be on mirror channels. But if you add in stuff to the content, you bring in more. You're trying to build your own shit. Yeah, like I said, they don't be tripping that much. But like I said, it's the nature of the beast. You know what I mean? Reaction channels is just part of YouTube. You know, too. Unless they're gonna take it away, you know. But like, it's a lot of people that do reactions and shit. Yeah, I know fucking. Yeah, I mean, the whole internet is basically reaction. The human existence is reactions. Other people and shit. Social media itself. That's really why, like, it's kind of a First Amendment problem. Because if they try to tell a bunch of people, hey, you can't use public content. I mean, if it's private, then I guess, you know, that's why you don't see certain OnlyFans videos all over the internet, because it's, I guess, different private laws and privacy and nudity and stuff like that. But I don't know. I think YouTube is more of a public thing. Once you put the shit up there, you know, yeah, of course you can download it and screen record it. I mean, everything. We're in a digital world. What are they talking about? You know, because video games wouldn't even, like, game streaming wouldn't exist if the video game maker said, oh, you can't stream video games. We made the video game. I mean, Nintendo be tripping sometimes like that, but that's a whole nother kind of topic. But like I said, I mean, it's part of the whole game. Art, creation, you know, everybody, it's just how it is. But like I said, mirror channels, I think they'll crack down on mirror channels. They just haven't done it yet to the, I guess, Charleston White and vlog people, I guess. I don't know, because I remember when Soul Illuminati, but they used to have like other people who make mirror channels for YouTubers and shit. They'll get them shut down now. Wow. I was about to say, is he gonna throw the ball in? But yeah. To me, I feel like it sucks that he can't make money off of his shit, but they allow other people to make money off it. That's what I would be, and I think that's what his like main issue with it. Because like they'll strike his channel and take his shit down, but they'll let another guy that re-uploads the same exact content and they'll let him make money. So I understand that. And the rules on this social media stuff and this internet stuff, I'm sorry to say, but they're written and down, but there are, you know, it's in riddles and stuff. So no, it's not built to understand. It's built for a lot of leeway for everybody involved. Honestly, you ever try to read any of these contracts that they have when you agree to them real quick? Basically say everybody is responsible for themselves, like you as a user. But then when it comes to them, we take no liability on anything. So that's how these companies like. And like I said, if you're the biggest video distributor in the world, you're also the biggest pirate in the world too. It's like you said, sometimes you do see full-length movies on YouTube and Twitch and shit like that, and they try to take them down as soon as possible and stuff. But that was definitely a good video. And like I said, Anton Daniels and Charleston White always got some fire shit. But yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, if you just take all the videos and you mirror a channel, then yeah, that's like not bringing anything new. You're kind of just, you know what I mean? I mean, but it's not even stealing either, because stealing is like you taking for somebody and you know what I mean? And they don't got it no more. Like you left with it. It's in your possession. That's stealing. Possession, like, you know, like spiritual, you know, like possession, demonic possession. Not just like what. I'm just saying, like possession. Yeah, you have. To me, that's stealing. Digital, like to me, I don't feel like some type of digital stealing is stealing, because it's still there. They still have it. You know what I mean? It's not like you took it from them. They don't have it anymore.
Great hustle, MP.
It's on the internet. They have it. You still have it. You know. Yeah, the government and stuff. I mean, it's just that the rules, and then everybody's like third parties. Everybody's kind of like just don't want to, you know, because everybody's trying to make money off of it, and so they can't really regulate the shit too fucking long. Because they're trying to make money off of it, everybody. But I can understand that they be like, bro,
Great work out there, coach. Great work.
because they're not making no fucking money. That's shady for them. So I see how I would be like trying to figure out a way. But the ASCAP BMI stuff, yeah. He should also do like, I don't know, but it's just crazy. It's the nature of the beast. And then it doesn't even matter too. Once they catch up, AI fucking art is right around the corner, and AI everything is it's around the corner. So it's like once they catch up, like it sucks. You know what I mean? Because I remember like the internet was the Wild Wild West back in the day, in like 90s or shit. And then now it's only like 5 or 6 websites. Like, you know, the big 3, and then yeah, there are a couple that you may go to once and every so often. And then like they restrict you in various ways on those sites. And that's life, right? You know, because back in the old days there was tons of sites and blogs and shit. You could see the local, like, you know what I mean? And you could just type in anything, Joe's blog, and there'd be some shit, something. Right now, the internet, if you go on there, Google search runs out of searches after you click about 40 pages, 50 pages, they start running out of searches. The internet is a lot smaller, but like the AI stuff is coming, and I don't know how they're gonna regulate that, but that's gonna be cool though. I'm all in. I want to make some AI art with my computer and shit. As soon as I can get that. Because I definitely see making money in AI art. If you can just generate art, just, you know, obviously people with hella CPU or GPUs are going to be like having the best art. Or not really, because art is creative and shit like that, but you know what I mean. It's gonna be a GPU race again for GPUs so they can do AI shit. Oh man. But like the internet is so crazy. I remember when I was younger, you had to talk to a girl for maybe a few nights or at least a few hours, or she, you know, for her to see you a blurry picture of what may look like, you know, her scantily clad or something. But now you could just go on the internet and you be like, you know what I mean? Damn, you already know what it all looking like. That's why you gotta find somebody that don't have an Instagram. Or like ain't on the internet and shit. Unless you care about that stuff. Really, I don't give a fuck. But a lot of people do, they be worried about all that type of shit. Ooh, Anthony Davis with the rebound, come on. Alright. What the fuck? Do it. This one. Diamond Stone TV. And OG Percy.
It's a lot of people in YSL.
Hold on, let me see. Yeah.
They're taking these plea deals, right?
Right.
And so, like, what's your thoughts on that? Like, because the way what I'm seeing right now, man, with the information that I have and what I've been looking at, and it's basically like.
Also about that shit too, they treat live stream differently for whatever reason.
You know, like Gunna, he came out like, you know, he was the first one to take a plea deal. You know what I'm saying? And basically, like,
No, I gotta cut you out.
what's that?
I don't think he is the first one to take a plea deal.
Well, no, I'm saying in the
Well, I
Just the
YSL
one we
case.
know.
I bet you know, he's just the first one they done brung up right now. Oh, a lot of them that took that deal he took.
Yeah.
You know, they just gonna know, they're gonna use him for the stepping
Yeah,
stones.
they had another person that did it too.
Right,
but
right.
My thing is like, how do you feel on it? Because it's crazy. It's like they snitching on them, but then it's like they not snitching on them. But it's like they telling the truth. But then it's like you still
Telling the
snitching on them
truth.
because all that is pointing back at like if,
Them
you know,
motherfuckers
me and you in
telling
the
the
car.
truth.
They ask you whose stuff was it. It ain't mine.
But like I say, Diamond, loyalty is everything.
Yeah.
Right? That's crazy.
Let's keep it 1 million.
Right. Let's go
Right
ahead
on
and do
Diamond
that.
Stone real quick. Let's keep it 1 million. I've said this before.
Somebody say it.
A nigga shouldn't have to snitch on you,
Right? No
homie.
Right.
Everybody thinking Thug getting snitched on. But it's Thug trying to save any of them niggas.
Alright.
Hello! They just hungry. No smack. It's
talking
Thug
about
trying to
dogs.
save any of them, Diamond.
Yeah.
Have you seen Thug just,
Say
I
he
mean,
don't, you know what I mean?
let's
He
keep it
don't take
1
the heat.
million. Don't shit go both ways?
Yeah.
Right?
Ain't we gonna keep it 50-50? See, well, guess what? You know why they shouldn't have to say nothing?
come on.
He should already say something
I
so he
made it,
won't
though.
be in no trouble.
Yeah.
Exactly. You should have said, yeah, it was me. I'll take it. Give me
Me
what
and
you got.
Diamond get pulled over and
Or
we
don't
sitting there
say
and
nothing.
Diamond said, we found this in the car. Let me show y'all some real nigga shit. Me and Diamond get pulled over, we found this in the car.
They say, that's mine.
Yeah.
Diamond, you wrong for that, man.
Oh man,
Oh,
you
my
I
God.
didn't say nothing, man.
He hit that ass the wrong one.
You dirty, you wrong for that, Diamond.
Oh man.
Nah, no, cut. Nah, just playing. Keep that rolling. Y'all didn't catch it, fuck.
Y'all ain't want to know. what
We
you
rewind it
just
later on.
did.
If any of the fans caught that, y'all put it on there and tell me we seen what you just did.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let down. Matter of fact, throw that whole trash right now so y'all wouldn't catch the hint to that.
Damn.
I'm a real nigga, man. I see all that shit. So goddamn, got put cool. They found everything. Now they nigga ride with me. They find everything in the car and they be like, cool. No, they found it under your seat, cuz. The cuz looking at me like, damn.
Let's go.
And then cuz look over at me and I'm like, damn, cuz, the show I'm riding, you know, she was under the cuz seat. Then you look over there, cuz, you ride when he do this.
Like, yeah, exactly.
turn
That's
it
some
back up,
bullshit. That's
Damn.
crazy.
He waiting to see what you gonna say. You keep me to want that. I don't know nothing about it. Then they come to your partner, and he do the same thing. It ain't mine either. I ain't know who had that. So
Right.
guess who snitching?
Yeah.
She go both ways. Y'all gotta pay attention. I'm gonna make that make sense. These niggas talking about well, who got pulled over and what was in the car. But if these niggas is partners and somebody snitching, the one that didn't say nothing, he the one snitched on his partners because he told him it was theirs. No, he didn't tell him, like you said, the shit going both ways. He didn't say it was theirs,
Yeah.
but he said it was
Yeah, he
theirs.
didn't say
Because
it
know what he
wasn't.
didn't do? Damn, you know what he didn't do?
What's that?
He didn't say it was his.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't say it was his.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when you get in court, that nigga wants you to say it ain't. Come on, nigga. Who keeping it 1 million? The nigga that's telling it or the nigga that didn't tell it?
said it's mine in the first place.
See, a nigga wouldn't have to tell it if you did tell it. We wouldn't have to worry about a nigga going to take the stand on you and say nothing if you own up to your own shit. But see, he a snitch now because you didn't own up to your shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, he looked at
That's
it as a
some
bad
bullshit.
guy, but what the fuck you looking at this nigga for? You not no real nigga either because you letting your partner have to go through all this and don't say nothing.
Yeah.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Yeah, but everybody want to look at Gunna in a bad way. Yeah, you snitched, you told that. But like I said, nigga, he shouldn't have to tell nothing when the niggas already know the play.
That's facts though, right there. But he know too. He might circle back and say, "The streets ain't fair," and that's not usually how it's gonna go either way. That's what you're supposed to do. Like, you know, I probably would do that too. I'd be like, "Damn, it's mine, man. Y'all let them go." But like, when the shit really happened, and you look at your homie, that motherfucker don't tell, and you going to jail.
Yeah.
See, it's snitching when it's yours, and you tell it on somebody else's.
Yeah.
If it ain't yours, nigga, you shouldn't have to tell it on nobody. Nigga should be a real nigga and say, man, that ain't mine. I ain't finna
It's
Gunna,
supposed to
man,
be.
you know.
Yeah.
Gunna over there looking like goddamn, cuz why I gotta go through all of this?
Yeah.
Why, man, y'all offer me a deal, y'all know it ain't mine, we know it ain't yours, but you ain't saying it ain't yours, so you have to go through it until you say it ain't yours.
Yeah.
But cuz ain't told y'all yet it ain't mine? Well, he ain't saying nothing, you know. Cuz just waiting to fight trial on he looking out for himself.
Yeah.
All right, that's what they
So
be
everybody
saying,
mad
too.
because somebody else looking out for themselves. Let's make it make sense. Since everybody pointing fingers now, everybody saying who the snitch and who's the bitch. Let's put the shoes on the right feet. See, one thing you gotta do, you always gotta take things from the beginning. Niggas always try to get in the middle and then to find out this was going on. No, bitch. Start from the beginning. Start from we got pulled over and they start right there. Now everybody wanna start in the courtroom now. Everybody want to start who pointing finger, who's saying this and saying that. Let's start from the beginning when the car got pulled over and who didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
And who let everybody go to jail.
Damn.
And who let everybody get subpoenaed, indicted, and everything
bullshit.
because they didn't say nothing.
Right.
And then when they do say something, they wrong because you didn't say nothing.
Right.
Hello. Shit.
And that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Every day. Like shit. Shit, I'm saying I know, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker could just be like, hey man, tell him it's your shit. The motherfucker be looking at you like, they said shit. I was like, oh God, we gotta go through months of court and all this shit because you just won't tell them. But that's how it be.
I thank God, in my days and coming up and doing time,
Yeah.
we didn't play that shit. And that goes both ways. Hello. Yeah, nigga. Cool. Shit. Fuck you waiting on, bitch.
You better tell
Cause they
them.
found that was in the car, cool. And damn, cool. Shit, I'm not going to jail, nigga. That's better, nigga.
For
Ass
real.
nigga. Oh, no, that's mine. Police, that's mine. Yeah, fuck you mean? Shit. Waiting on, bitch. You trying to handcuff me, nigga, for your shit. Say something, ho.
Yeah.
And if you don't, you know what it is, nigga. The consequence is just as worse when you don't say it's yours. What part is keeping it real? A nigga shouldn't have to say nothing. A nigga shouldn't have to sign no paperwork. A man shouldn't have to go down there and be taken from his kids because another nigga, you know,
Scared to
we
say
all
the
chose
truth.
to get in this car. Yeah, we all chose to thug. Yeah,
All
we
that
all
shit.
chose to ride together.
Yeah.
Right.
You understand?
That's
But when
your
we
shit,
pulled
man.
over, you know, somebody got to be a real man
Yeah.
about they shit. Yeah, I know it's in there, but it ain't mine. Yeah, I know it's in there, but I didn't put it there. Yeah, I know it's in there, but I'm just riding with the homies. But so when we get pulled over, yeah, I know it's in there, so it ain't my business. Maybe my homies, since they know it's in there, shit, they know what come with it. That's yours. Because you put it in there, you riding with it, and it's on you.
Right.
When it comes down to getting pulled over. What's the problem with that? What happened to that part of keeping it real? Don't nobody say, ain't nobody mentioned that yet. Ain't nobody said nothing about that yet.
Yeah.
Everybody pointing the finger, yeah, nigga snitch, I seen.
But that's how it is though. Literally, you talking from experience. That's how it is though. Motherfucker will, you know, get on and you gotta go through all that shit because they just don't want to, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I understand it both ways, really.
Naked 100 the other day, saying something on this thing, my bad,
Naked
Dan.
100.
Yeah, I did, though. I did. I seen Naked 100 the other day, saying something on his shit that could, no, snitch and don't threaten me, nigga. We all seen what you did. So, but have anybody said something to Young Thug about why he didn't say nothing?
Yeah.
Knowing it was his. Because evidently, them niggas saying that was his shit. I believe that what the yes was for. Yeah, that's his. But so when you own up to what's yours, they won't have to say nothing to him.
Yeah.
So what happened to him being a real nigga?
Right.
Okay, we're gonna let them soak in that for a minute, Donald. What's next?
That's just
Yeah. So me just, you know, coming from an OG like you know, like, how do you think people are gonna view Gunna now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you think they're gonna?
I just told you how they should view him. No other way.
Yeah.
No
Still
other
a
way.
snitch, but
I'm not taking up for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga,
Exactly.
you'll tell something when the pressure gonna bust a pipe.
Yeah.
You understand me? But it should, nigga, when it shouldn't be,
He shouldn't have had
no
that
pressure
happen.
at all.
Yeah. Okay.
But it happened.
You know, I just explain how they gonna look at it. They gonna look at, you know, if you don't listen to what I just said and you still look at it your way, we know what type of nigga you is.
Right.
That means you let a nigga go down for your downfall.
Right.
That means you ain't a real friend. That's your partner. Well, tell your partner why the fuck he letting you go down.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's not your partner. But then he wants you to play partner with him and don't say nothing. Shit, why wouldn't I? Cause he just showed me he ain't loyal to me. So I gotta shut up and go down and keep it 1 million when he just didn't, cause he let me go. Who the fuck the friend, who the foe, man?
Yeah.
Hello. Shit. Man, how they should veer him, they shouldn't veer him no other ways, but then the man no doing what you gotta do to get out of the situation you in, nigga. Cause evidently these niggas gonna let you pay for their sins.
Yeah.
That's how it be.
They gonna let you pay for their sins, man, and them niggas is not trying to save you. Balls.
Yeah.
Shit.
But hey, on some real shit that he know. That's how it be though. You get caught up with the wrong people and they motherfucking will let your ass go down the river and won't even like think twice about it. You know, they living wrong. They just trying to,
Set your guys up right.
you know, they gonna sell out whoever. Why, you know. Like I said, I stay to myself lately. Motherfuckers ain't shit, really. You know what I mean? Hey, can I get that? Especially in the streets. Shit. Sheesh. Hold on, let me see. Oh no, that wasn't gonna work. Oh, how about that? Oh, that wasn't bad. It worked out. I'm looking for that other path. Josh Walker with the. Oh, let me go over here. Ah. I make it? Oh, still made it. What? Holy smokes. Hold on. The Grinch, the Grinch, the Grinch, the Grinch, the Grinch. The Grinch. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh. Too open. Alright, let's see what we got. That's crazy. Hey. Oh, back to back. Psyop. Oh, Anthony Davis almost hurt on the play. He's hurt again in real life. That shit's crazy, bro. I know basketball is a tough sport and everything, but I don't know how he get hurt so much. I don't know what he be doing out there that he getting hurt like. But, you know, whatever. How the fuck is Giddy radio? Oh yeah, Clubhouse. Yeah, he gotta be partnered with Clubhouse or something. Oh. They going straight to him. We're just gonna double as soon as he gets it there. Shit. Oh, I need some Gatorade. Damn.
We the master.
We the master.
Adidas said
West
that they're still gonna sell Yeezys, but without
yeah.
the Yeezy logo.
Oh,
Let's see.
MP's our man, coach. Don't forget it.
MP? Oh yeah, that's my dude's name. B. Weinstein. There's a COVID mask on. He's got COVID. Oh yeah, that's that shit.
Y'all
That
have
porn
some
star shit.
sweet jumpers. Pure.
He said, I got some sweet jumpers. Lakers. Let's see. Oh. Let me look at some movie trailers. Shit. Holy shit. At the end of the day, I can always just stream like this. Oh, can I get LeBron? Oh, I forgot. I got LeBron on it. This just sucks. How am I gonna score with this brute on me? Look at this shit. Oh, God. Oh, let me... I tried to get a charge. I don't want to guard him. Like a freight train. And look, right there. I can't even get away from him. Oh, look at the rebound. Oh, here comes LeBron. Again. Look at him. He bullied me in there. I tried to take a charge. Crazy. Ah. Can't even get a shot off. Oh, that was definitely not going in. Oh my God. What the hell? Oh shit.
oh.
Alright. I ain't got enough Gatorade.
I had a tutor.
to do what I'm trying to do.
Man, I don't really recall school
You had a
up until
tutor.
like the 2nd or 3rd grade. I had a private
crazy.
tutor. So I had a one-on-one private, pretty white.
He had a tutor. Charleston White had a tutor. That's cool. I had a music teacher for like a little bit, I think, when I was a kid. I don't really remember much, so I don't know how long it lasted for. I had a lady that came over and helped me play the piano. I don't remember much of that either, but I like music.
I had a tutor.
But yeah, Anton Daniels and Charleston White. Oh shit, I got dunked on like a motherfucker. Look, that's why I say I can't play against LeBron. Look at what he's doing to me. Statue of Liberty dunk. Sheesh. Impressive. Gotta watch The Grinch. Ooh, Jackson. Oh, you tried to trip him? Oh, yeah, he did. I remember that. All right. Well, I'm not tripping. We beat LeBron anyway. But yeah, like I was saying, Charleston White and Anton Give me the... I can't... Why is LeBron still trying to guard me? Look, it's like a 30-point lead. All right, fuck it. I'm not going to go. We'll stand over here. Hold on. Get away. Alright, he's trying to come back. Look at him. He's like a fucking machine. Look at him. Can't stop him. He's doing whatever he wants right now. All right, like I said, Anton Daniels and Charleston White. Let me see.
Man, I don't really recall school up until like the 2nd or 3rd grade. I had a private tutor. So I had a one-on-one private, pretty white tutor. As a kid. So I was taught differently, homie. I learned differently. It's things that I read, it's books that I read, and in my mind, it's like a dream. I dreamed it, but it was actually an actual book.
Yeah.
I don't know if I went to, so a lot of time, I read so many books as a kid, homie. I have to say, man, did I dream this? Was this a dream? I don't remember how I learned about John Brown.
Yeah.
But I know everything about John Brown. So it's a lot of information that I got, and I be saying, man, God, where do I get? But I know I got it.
Yeah.
So it's like a file cabinet.
They may have gave you a limitless pill, see?
Man, I don't know, but I don't know what's in this file cabinet until people start asking and indulging, right?
Yeah.
Man, I ain't never not been able to answer questions. From school and college. Man, I made the dean's list at Texas Wesleyan University. That's a law school. And I made the dean's list my first semester. Man, I made it through whole community college. I didn't buy books. I was doing my financial aid money with something else. I wasn't buying books. I was going to the library.
With something else.
Yeah, I wasn't buying many books for $200, $300 something. I wasn't buying that.
Hey, you know what's so funny?
I was renting them.
I did the same thing, bro. Like my very first semester right out of college, when I got financial aid, bro.
Yeah.
And I think I got like a Pell Grant or something like that. Man, I ain't buy no books.
Charleston White and Anton Williams, yeah. Pell Grants are nice.
With that junk. Man, I went to the library.
Say, man, I went to the library.
That was where my first work study was. My first work study job was in the library.
I was spending mine too. I was spending 10, 12 hours in the library because I wouldn't buy the books.
Yep, I spent a lot of time in the library when I first got to college.
When I transferred from community college, I went to Tarleton State for one semester. That mother financial aid check went from $6,200 to $10,000. Said, boy, you picked the right mother me between UTA, North Texas, and Tarleton State. Boy, them school refund check had got up to $10,000. I went and got that mother North. That when I had that gold North Star Cadillac Dewberry, that mother kept cracking that engine. Boy, that North Star motor wasn't. Boy,
I had a car with a North. I had a Cadillac STS.
Man, I went and
had a North Star motor in it. Yeah.
Man, I went and put them 24s on that mother. It was pretty in the but that motor kept running hot. Boy, me and Dewberry stayed on side the road.
That's funny.
Yeah. Say, boy, I went and put them mother them mother princess cuts in my mouth, them mother Princess cut diamonds in my mouth. No, I went to dope on it with that college money. Didn't buy not one goddamn book. I failed that semester. My check had never been that big. Yeah, I failed that semester. Yeah, and I only enrolled into that motherfucker to get that money. Cause I had to drive an hour and a half away every Tuesday and Thursday. Yeah, I gave up and came on back to Texas Western. Yeah, locally, yeah, cause Texas Western, they was a very expensive school. Wasn't getting no money back for them. You wasn't getting nothing but a great education. Yeah. But nah, man, ultimately, I end up, and I'm gonna share this. That was my way out of the streets. Told me we was sitting in the trap. We was sitting in the trap, man. My was on the run. She had just went to jail. My baby mama had just went to jail on a probation violation. My daughter was just born, and said, "Don't you know they'll pay you to go to college?" I said, "Huh?" And he broke it down. And I remember when I got out of TYC, I had done the Pell Grant application and all that. And so, that was my last hope. Yeah, I was damn near about to give up on life because I was trying to exit out the streets. Monk them just went to the feds. So I was looking for a way out of the streets, and that was my exit strategy. I went and enrolled into community college, trying to figure out how to get the money. So nobody showed me how to get the money. I had to learn how. So it took me, I started spring semester. It took me like 2 months to figure it out. And boy, once I figured it out, I learned how to subsidize financial aid and Pell Grant money like welfare money. Boy, I ain't bull. I learned how to take that and subsidize it like welfare money.
Yeah,
because in my mind, this the concept that I came up with. Everybody say, man, don't take the student, don't get that loan money.
Yeah, nah, you supposed to
I'm
take
saying,
it.
what the walking into financial aid is like walking into the bank and saying, hey, let me borrow $9,500 and I'll pay you back 20 years from now. Because they let you have that money.
Yeah, they do.
Long as you in school, man, they keep giving you that money. The longer you stay in school, the more money.
Yep.
So I stayed in school 5 years doing nothing, not trying to graduate, just to get the money.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to get no motherfucking degree.
Kept you off the street.
It kept me off the streets.
Exactly.
I started a youth organization. Man, I started working with kids. Man, I started developing youth programs. Then I started getting paid from the youth programs and the youth development. So, no, man, it kept me off the streets. And so I started teaching that to the guys who was getting out of prison. I was a part of this organization that was called Welcome Back Tarrant County with a chaplain, Jerry Carbook, at the adult parole office, the central, the main one. Yeah. So every Tuesday and Thursday, it was mandatory for these guys who was getting out of prison. They would have to come hear me speak. Well, part of my presentation when getting out of prison, man, I can show you how to enroll in the community college. Man, you know, and so I ended up signing up like 60 men who came home from prison. They come through the McCart office. Man, I signed up 60 men. And then one day, man, chaplain them, they pulled me into the office and they said,
That's too big for this.
we want you to change your presentation on how you teaching the guys about going to college. It's like you just teaching them to go for the money. I said, I am. And they all looked at each other.
All right.
And before they could say something, I said, y'all want me to stress education to a bunch of grown men that just got out of prison?
Yeah.
I said, man, these guys been sitting in prison trying to figure out how they gonna make some money. Because most of them was in prison for hiding money.
Yep.
Right.
So why would I stress
telling them how to get
education
some
when
money.
I know this is the fastest thing that'll put lump sums in their money, in their pockets, for as money wise.
Yep.
And they said, well, we think you should be stressing education. I stopped teaching class that day.
You don't waste no time though, see?
I'm operating in purpose. If nothing else, homie, I'm finna show these men how to go get this money.
Yeah.
Why would I stress education when I'm saying, say, if you want to keep the money, you got to pass?
Yeah.
Right. That's
Either
how
way, you get
saying
to the
it.
results.
Come on, homie. If you want to keep this money, you got to keep passing.
Yeah, you gotta speak to people based off of where they at and what their language is.
So I'm saying, okay, you get this money. Most of y'all are behind on child support. Come in, put some toward child support. They give you $6,200. Put some toward child support. You can get you a car. You can go get you a cash car. You can take some of this money and pay some of your probation, your parole fees.
Yeah.
Damn.
Then whoever you're living with, you can get him something. Take that pressure and the burden off that situation.
Yep.
I don't know nothing that's gonna give you this kind of money, this lump sum at one
This
time.
bad.
And in order to
Legally.
keep getting this, bro, you gotta, for one, keep going to class and
And
pass.
you gotta pay. Yep.
What more y'all want me to tell these grown men?
Boston White, again, with the news you can use, like I said, basically, that's what I did. I mean, a lot of people did that, so it's not like a real secret, but I mean, it is for, I guess, a good majority of the population still. If people, I mean, because there's a lot of motherfuckers out there. And life is different for everybody, so I can understand how that would be news to certain people. But my mom was trying to tell me to do that shit the whole time. Boy, you need to just go to school. They'll pay you to go to school. I'd be like, hell no, I ain't trying to hear it. I don't want school. But, eventually, you might as well do it. Get you some money real quick. And unless you balling out of control. You know, you don't even need to be worried about none of that shit then. And unless you just want some extra money to fuck off and go to school for a little bit.
Yeezy logo.
That's them saying, nigga, we the mouthpiece. Say, homie, nigga, I'll pay $1,000 for him. I'll pay $1,000 for some Nigger Yeezys.
They're still gonna sell Yeezy.
I don't know when I seen that. I feel like I seen it already. It was a weird day. Yeah, I made it through it. I don't know what happened. Oh shit. Dang, he's open. Fuck, that's super late. I feel you. Dude's like, bro, you want me to make that? Crazy. Those games, playing like ass. I'm 0 for 2, that's why. Oh, I got Zion guarding me? Oh no, it's this one dude. Remember I was playing in the playoffs and this dude was tough to score on. Damn. Oh shit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I got started a little late today. I got some other shit I gotta do. But yeah, we'll do it better next time. Maybe I'll get on a little sooner or whatever too. So I'll holler at you motherfuckers later. Peace.